Hey guys, it's your boy Invis. So, I was gonna play Skyrim, um, Elder Scroll Online. However, it's not letting me go online. So I'm assuming that Tuesday nights are their updates or something. Kind of like World of Warcraft does it for Tuesday mornings, where it's shuts down for hours. Anyways, so I figured I'd hop on here and show you a couple interesting bases that I designed. So this is my server, and for some of you who already know, I have bases all over the server for people to raid. Like I've got another one here, right? So this one is a base that I designed specifically for people to try and raid. This one's going to be extremely difficult because they got to break that, in order just to build up and go from there. So, but this is another one. It's basically like an upside down cave. The reason why I say upside down cave is because the caves pretty much start the exact same way. I mean, the same amount of levels, like floors. You start there and you work your way all the way to the back corner. It's the exact same thing. But this one's upside down. So we are going to take a look at it. I actually really like this one a lot. It's not my favorite one that I've ever done, but it's definitely the most unique. So in here, I'm probably going to throw a couple shelves with some boxes. But I like this because airlocks have saved my ass so many times. These specific ones, I've had situations where I'm being chased and I hop in here and I die, and then the other crew comes in here and they start trying to pick through this. I spawn in a bag out here and I come and shut the door behind them. And the awesome thing about this is, just go up here. I'm gonna put some boxes with some grenades, and you just lob some grenades down there. Boom, boom, boom. You're good to go. I see decay is still on. Let me turn off decay for like the 50,000th time. Decay dot scale 0. It did not. Okay, decay dot scale 0. Okay. Then we've got a bunch of furnaces. This would obviously be for a relatively, well, no, I guess a solo player could technically do this if they, it's the same as working one of the caves, right? Anyways, so the great thing about this one is that there are so many different ways of defending, several different spots that you can defend from. So you got up here, boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna have a turret right there, so if anyone tries to come up here, they get screwed. Obviously, all I have done is built a shell. Haven't done really anything else to it just yet. So I love doors because you can get up close to your base. Let me just jump right back up there. You can get up close to your base and defend down on it. Boom, 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 boom. Plus, easy way to get out of the base pretty quickly. You can come up here. I've got back here. Got this side. So easy to defend on this 180 degrees turn. Look out, tower. Oh, why did I go on that side? And there you go. Then you've got the very, very top. So this was very difficult to make because it is 3 separate foundation heights. So to get everything to line up was really difficult. But it's a smooth transition to get all the way to the top. If you look, you can see this doesn't line up perfectly, but it lines up enough to make a smooth transition all the way over here. And then this is where the other transition is, right here. It looks like those are connected, but they're not at all in any way, shape, or form. So then you got, this is the second one. Oh wait, I'm sorry, there's 4 altogether. So there's 1, 2, these stairs are connected to this big one right here. This spot, this triangle is connected to this big one right here, right? And then you've got, this is your 3rd one, and then this is your 4th one. That's why you've got this kind of awkward gap right there. And that's just because of the way the rock is set up. So you got completely different heights. So this one would be, I mean, it's not going to be insanely difficult to raid. It's just going to be, it's going to be hard. It's going to be interesting. Something else, right? Now, another one that I have been working on for the past couple of days, I haven't been working on it just nonstop, is this one right here. I love this one. Once I'm done with it, which I need to tear down and start over, but once I'm done with it, there's going to be absolutely no blind spots whatsoever, from the outside at least. So you can see everything, and then you can get right up, right there. Boom, you can get right up on anybody that is up on your wall. Now, the reason why I need to redo it is because I want a tool cupboard to be able to go absolutely everywhere in here. So essentially there'll be a tool cupboard pretty much in each tower, and that way it will prevent people from being able to raid in, because they won't be able to get, essentially, if that's the, let's say this is one, they have to be built from this far away in order to gain access to it. And you can't build a raid tower high enough to jump on that. So I think it's going to be good. So that's what I'm going to work on right now. So if you guys want to stick around and watch me build this, feel free to do so. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Now we take these away. If only I had a nuclear bomb I could just drop. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep this tower. Alright, let's see. What did this person get themselves in? What kind of trouble? Okay, well, how can I help you? Lovely. Could make lotion out of that. Okay, so how do you want me to help you? I can't blow down a wall. Oh. Ah. Yeah, this is a trap base. Yeah, those first two ladders are fake. Only the top one works.
Oh, god damn it. I just built ladders, but I don't know if they can put them on the wall to get them out of there. I fell down there earlier and he killed me to get so I could go make ladders for us.
This is hilarious.
Because I'm not the only one stuck down here.
Oh, I noticed. This is hilarious.
We saw this and like, hey, free loot! Oh wait, we can't get out.
I tell you, like, you can go ahead and die or log off or whatever, and I'll grab your loot and give it to your buddy.
Oh, there's a few things of loot down there because he killed me.
Oh, lovely.
Well, see if you can place the ladders on the walls, and hopefully it'll let us, you know.
Yeah, no, they're not oh, hey, that works too.
I'm only doing this just because my buddy and I built this. My buddy built this just to see if he could. But it's not anybody's actual base, so it's just a tester for the real thing. But as you can see,
it worked magnificently.
I was gonna say, as you can see, it works well. Hey Slothy, how you doing, dude?
I get my clothes back.
Alright, I'm gonna put the walls back up.
Thank you very much.
No problem, man. No problem. This is funny. Oh, why did I? Okay. Anyways, so this was my buddy's trap base, right? So it looks like it's being raided. So what you do is you hop up here, boom, boom, boom. I showed him how to do the ladders, and then he kind of did the rest of the stuff. So I showed him how to make it to where this top ladder works, right? And as you can see, there's ladders all the way down, right? You can see from the top that there's ladders going all the way down. So you think to yourself, all right, cool. So I can just hop down there. Somebody's raiding already, so I'm gonna go like this, boom, drop on down, sneak up on them. But once you get there, boom, you fall. You cannot get back up at all whatsoever. And then there's these holes right there and kind of all around. Perfect for shooting people down from within the spots. So it's cool. I like it. I dig it. It's not too difficult to make. But see, we even got an admin in here. Yeah, this is the KC mode design. Yeah. So you don't know how to do the ladder part? Is that what you're having a tough time with on here? I can show you how to do the ladder part if you're having a hard time with that. It took me a little bit to figure it out, but it wasn't too difficult. Okay, and then as for the OBS settings, as to where it is located, when you're on, oh my gosh, drag over, for the love of everything holy. All right, settings, encoding, no, not encoding. Okay, broadcast settings. This is the path. So you can browse and you can select whatever path you want, right? So you can go to documents and then create a file or whatever you want, and that's exactly where it's going to save it. I have it saved to a hard drive that is not plugged in right now. So that's why it's not recording. Yeah, and it works for video, for everything. And so then when you go back onto the hard drive and go to that file, you just double click on it and it will just start playing. It saves it as an MP file, like an MP3 file. All right, now do you want me to show you how to do the ladders? Were you having a hard time figuring that out? So I can show you how to do the ladders real quick before I get back to my base. Okay, cool. So let me get back to mine. Oh, I added this wooden base. Easy for you guys to raid. And it's got some good stuff in it. So when you come back on the server, hit that up. Oh, hey, look, we got a bear. Okay, so let me get back to my other tower that I'm going to be building. This one. And I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so To do the ladder trick, you gotta throw that down. Hold on, I'm trying to remember exactly what ways the wall needs to face. Okay, so I think you gotta put 2, 3. Now those are backwards, obviously. The top one, all of them will be switched around in a minute. Let's go ahead and fill my inventory with some resources. Alright, and then ladders. So check this out. Now, when I throw this on here, boom. Why aren't you? Now remember, this is the outside. This is going to be the inside. Right? So now I've got to flip the wall, and upgrade it. It only works with sheet metal. If you do it with stone, it won't really work. And then, boom, there you go. So now it looks like it's on the inside right here, and it looks like you'd be able to climb it, but you can't. And then obviously the top one, you put it on this side, and then you're good to go. Now, what he did was place another triangle right here, and then built the wall up so that way you don't see the ladder on this side. But you can use this ladder to climb up to this point right here. Does that make sense? And yeah, dude, it's all good. If you're I understand if you got tired of Rust. Sometimes I bounce and play something else. Like I was going to stream Elder Scrolls Online, but it's not letting me. I don't know if it's just that they're doing the update or what. Anyways, but Slothy, this Saturday should be a lot of fun. At one point or another, I'm going to build a giant badass tower. It's going to be a badass heli tower. And I want everyone to be able to hop on, and I'm going to try to spawn 3 helis at once. If it is even possible. I'm going to check it out. If it's possible, I'm going to spawn 3 helis at once, and we're going to take all 3 of them on at the same time. Should be a lot of fun. Plus, I've added Friday the 13th kind of theme to one of the events. So it's on Easy's old island, which is... where is his island? Oh, right there. So island is straight ahead, and it has kind of like a Death by Daylight theme to it. It's a maze. You gotta run through the maze while the serial killer chases after you. You find the key to the front door. You're safe, and you win. Stuff like that. So should be good. Should be a hell of a lot of fun. I'll probably be doing that this weekend as well. Alright, so I'm gonna get back to building this bad boy. Alright, we need to figure out how far I can go and put down another tool cupboard. And Slothy, did you see the tower or the base that I showed at the beginning of this video? It was like a crazy, like almost like one of the upside down caves, basically. In a nutshell, that's what it is. What kind of OBS do you have? I mean, I'm assuming you have the most recent one, Open Broadcast Software version 0.659B. Oh my gosh. Whatever, I can't type on this. Okay, so if you have that one, then, so you have this one, Open Broadcast Software version 0.659B. If you've got this, then you just got to make sure that the encoding is all set up. This has to do with your internet speed. Unfortunately, 3500 is their maximum. Which is like, I think that's the equivalent to 35 megabyte internet speed. I have 1 gig, so I mean, if I can boost that all the way up, I would, but it is what it is. Then you got to punch in your correct keys and all that stuff. Video, you got to make sure you got all this set up correctly. Audio, this is using the specific microphone that I have. So you just got to go through and make sure all of this stuff is set up correctly. I don't even remember half of, well, probably about 90% of the stuff that I put down. So you're gonna want to look that up. I think it's Tech Guru. He has a good YouTube video describing, or I think it's Technology Guru, I think is what it is. But he has a good video explaining how to set all of that up. I used his, and after watching it once, I set everything up, and it's been a breeze ever since then. Now, when you're trying to record, are you hitting a black screen? Because if you are, that's a little bit different. That's easy to fix. See how many this is. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then outside. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. 6, 7, 8. This is gonna be so much bigger. Okay, I found what to do. I recorded. I made folder for, cool. If you're gonna start recording and streaming Rust while you're on the server and stuff, please let me know, and I will add it to the server description. I of course need to get this fixed because it only has half of this description, and it just makes it sound like I'm an idiot. But soon I will add the rest of it. I just need to contact gameserver.com to find out what the hell's going on. Is that it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, no more. Okay, now let's just throw the... Oh, you said that you did not see that tower. Let me show you the tower real quick. It's crazy. It's awesome. I love it. Let's see, where is it? I think it's this way. Yeah, it's right here. Boom. The equivalent to an upside down cave. And the reason why I say that is because it's 4 separate components that are intertwined. Just like in a cave, you got your front entrance area, then you've got your main loot area, and then down below in the basement you got usually 2 more areas. What do you mean, what's wrong with the QuickTime player thing? I don't know what you mean by that. Are you recording it on a Mac? Shouldn't be too difficult to raid. I mean, it looks difficult, but I mean, you'll have to. The only way you can do this is by going through the doors. There's no quick, easy side route to get here. I mean, you could boost up here, and you could definitely boost up here and gain access to this right away. You could bypass this first floor, but you couldn't boost anywhere else. So I could have like the best loot in here, which I have not looted this base up yet, but it's easy to defend from just about everywhere. You couldn't boost this part right here. Oops. Like this you could boost onto and then blow in and go up. But aside from that, you can't get anywhere. Actually, you could probably have one person stand right there and try to boost on his head. And then end up in the exact same spot. But anyways, this is for you guys to raid. Well, the windows, I'm gonna obviously fill them in before I put loot and stuff in. Where's my? There it is. It might be. Yeah, OBS on a Mac wasn't working too well, at least not for me. I used on a Mac ScreenFlow. I think it's like a one-time purchase, and it works really well, really well. I absolutely loved working with it. And it was super easy to set everything up. So that is an option for you. But you should be able to get OBS to work properly. Oh, I know what you're running into. Let me show you. Right there. You have to change that to .mp4. for your file path. And that should solve your problem. Let me know if that does the trick. Well, if you could show me your screen, I don't think you'd be in this predicament. So, on broadcasting, can you change both? You should be able to change both of these to .mp4. You literally just go in there, erase whatever's after the dot. I can't remember what it is, and literally just put mp4. Come down here, mp4. And that should solve the problem. I think that's what I did. And then I was able to, because I wasn't able to record for the longest time on the Macs. And that's how I was able to do it. I think I figured that out after I purchased ScreenFlow. But that should solve your situation. Let's see, hold on. So, okay, when you click on settings, third one down, you should see output. And then on the second gray box, like box section where it says recording, underneath recording, there's going to be a recording format. Make sure that is set to MP4. I'm looking at it on my Mac. Maybe that's what it is. Because I know it, I think it's usually MOV. Or maybe TS, and it doesn't work. But when you change it to MP4, it should. If that's not it, then I unfortunately do not know how I can help. Great. Glad I could help. Alright, now let's see. Let's go ahead. Well, I'm glad I was able to help you, buddy. Actually, I don't want this to be so high. So I've been watching The Walking Dead lately. I took a break from The Walking Dead for such a long time. In fact, I stopped pretty damn close to the end of, was it season 3, I think, where the governor comes into place. I stopped pretty much at the end of that season. I just felt it was getting too drama-y, but with some of the new stuff that I've seen have been coming on, I've been getting back into the damn thing. Looks freaking awesome. So I'm super excited about that. So I just finished season 4, I think it was. So I do that while I work on my business. Hey buddy, how you doing? I'm doing well. I'm just kind of dicking around. So this is a base that it's something that I came up with, and I want to go ahead and just get it done and see what it looks like. But this is what I plan on building for my faction wars. If you guys don't know what I mean by the faction war, why is that not working? I'll have to fix that later. But if you don't know what I mean by faction wars, on my server right now, I've got normal settings, everything's fine. But what I'm going to be doing in the future is I'm going to make like the next wipe, this coming wipe, starting of the first Thursday of each month. I am going to make it solo. Everybody is solo. No groups, no clans, no one. Every man for themselves. I think that'll be a hell of a lot of fun. Then the following one, it's going to be faction wars. And so it's everybody's going to be part of a faction. And so they'll build a ginormous base, big clan, big compound, and that way everybody can see what it feels like to be part of a giant clan and do one of those big, humongous raids and stuff like that. It should be a hell of a lot of fun. Take a screenshot on a Mac. That is going to be there's two ways. If I'm not mistaken, it's Command Control 3 and 4, I think. Wait, no, it's Shift. Command Shift 3 takes a screenshot of the whole thing. Command Shift 4 allows you to kind of drag and drop so that you can take a screenshot of an area that you want to show instead of the whole entire screen. The arena, so the PvP arena, yeah, I'm gonna just build that up on every single time. Every wipe, the PvP arena is gonna look different. Right now, for those who don't know, I've built a PvP arena for the server. So it's a hell of a lot of fun. Let me just fly over here real quick so I can show you it. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. So it's kind of hard to miss. Wait a minute. There it is. I'm like, where is it? So this is the PvP arena. So it looks like I'm gonna have to rebuild a little bit because DK randomly came back on. But for the most part, it's pretty safe. So yeah, this is the PvP arena. So this is what Slothy is talking about. Yeah, I'll just rebuild it. In fact, what I plan on doing is perhaps taking over an island, and that way it's not so flat, and that way it's a little bit more realistic. So it'd be more like this. This is ideally what I would like to take over. Something like this. This kind of terrain, and then throw on buildings and boxes and stuff like that. But yeah, that way the arena looks different every single wipe. It should be a hell of a lot of fun. And then, did you want to see the Death by Daylight arena? I don't mind. One of the things I love most about Rust is building. So I don't mind rebuilding things. I mean, shit, I've built, I think, like 10, maybe 15 bases for you guys to raid. Everything from small little dinky ones to river bases to bases on top of, where is it? This one on top of the anvil. So I just like being creative and building new things. I also like working on my PvP skills, so I've been doing that. A couple of things there as well. So this is the Death by Daylight arena. So you start right here. There's keys hidden throughout the whole thing. And so you gotta find the right key and make it to the door and survive. Meanwhile, somebody's trying to chase you with a machete. It's freaking awesome. Spicy Boy placed this down, and I do not know how to remove it. We've tried everything. It will not let me kill it. It won't let me remove it in any way, shape, or form. I've removed the floor that it's on, and then it just floats there. Like, it's just there forever. Doesn't make sense. But it looks pretty damn cool. Yeah. So what do you mean you can't post links? What are you trying to post? So this one I want to do a stream where I have you guys raid this one while I'm defending it, because I've got multiple defending points. This is all part of the same raid. This is my raid base 5, so you guys can try to raid this and get some good loot out of it too. Oh, I forgot to put a door there. Oh wait, no, never mind. I just need to close it. There we go. But yeah, I definitely want to do some videos where you guys are trying to raid and it's an online raid instead of all these offlines. So it should be good. You can't, what do you mean? You can't post a link in the chat? Is that what you're talking about? That's odd. You should be able to. Maybe I'll make this. Nah. That's odd. I'm sorry, buddy. It's odd that you are not able to post a link. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, because I've seen people post links before, but maybe they've stopped it. Maybe they no longer allow it, because I know some people were sharing things that they weren't supposed to, and it was actually getting streamers banned because they would stupidly click on it and like a porno would pop up. What is this? Is this you? That looks awesome. What is that exactly? Is that, what game is that? Cool. I tried playing CSGO, and normally I rock at first-person shooters. Like Call of Duty, I'm pretty damn good at. I've never played Fallout, Battlefield yet, but I usually kick ass at first-person shooters. Dude, I cannot wrap my head around CSGO, because I mean you can't sprint in it. There's no movement advantages. Which bugs the crap out of me. I can't tell you just how much that bugs me. But yeah, man, I suck at CSGO. That's I think one of the only first-person shooters that I've never been able to be good at. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of people say I should. I know that the viewership on streaming is really high with that game, so that was one of the reasons why I did it too. But I don't know. I prefer things like this. I love the survival games. Once Escape from Tarkov comes out, I will be streaming a lot of that. So it's, hold on, this game right here. Once this bad boy comes out, dude, I am all over it. This game looks so sick. It is, actually I can't really play that on my stream, otherwise it'll be copyright infringement, I'm assuming. But anyways, it's a first person shooter, but it's a survival game. You gotta find everything to survive, food, meds, everything. When you get shot, it actually matters where you got hit. Your arm, your leg, your head, everything has its own individual health points, which is really cool. If you get shot in the legs, your aiming will still be quick, but you can't run as fast. You get shot in the arm, you can't aim as fast, but you can still run quickly. The customization on the weapons is by far the most of any game I've seen. I've never seen a game that allows you to customize the weapons as much as you can on that one specifically. And it's absolutely crazy. And they came out with a game. If you take a look at my my past videos, I have a game that I've streamed a lot called Contract Wars. It's the exact same maker, and in fact, it's a spin-off of that game. Like it continues the story of that game. Yeah, dude, it's going to be, hopefully, I'm hoping that it's not gonna turn into another No Man's Sky. I can't handle another No Man's Sky where the hype is so much better than the game itself. Like that single, I think that did more damage to the gaming industry than just the game itself. Like I don't think people are going to be pre-ordering games anymore because of No Man's Sky. But hopefully this isn't another one of those. Yeah, I am a Mac user and will always be a Mac user. For everything except for games, Macs are 100% better. And I'll argue that until the end of time. And I've worked with Apple. I've actually worked at Apple for many years and got to experience it. But one of the biggest things, in my opinion, as to why they'll always be the best, especially for someone like me, I'm an entrepreneur. So I have my own business, and I need my phone, my tablet, my laptop, everything to be synced 100% flawlessly. And PCs cannot offer that because they're made by one person makes your PC, another one makes the software, another person makes your phone, another person makes your tablet, so on and so forth. Whereas Apple, it's all made by the same company. Now, yeah, there's different teams that make each product, but they're all in sync with each other. They all are intertwined with each other pretty flawlessly. H1Z1, was that King of the Kills? I have not played that. I definitely want to check that out. No, Windows and Microsoft. Microsoft is the software, but PC is the physical computer, and that is made by many different companies. HP, Dell, all of these different computers, they use different processors, different all kinds of things. The software that most of them use is Windows, which, yes, that's the operating system. But my phone and the computer are not made by the same company. The tablet and the computer, like the software, is not intertwined perfectly. What's up? Because keep. I have no clue what you're saying. I hope it's something lovely. So what do you guys think of this ginormous base compound? Man, this is going to be awesome. I can't wait for the faction wars. I think it's going to be a blast. Alright, I need to work on that tower. Let's do ladders going up. So I'm just trying to figure out how I want this laid out. No promises that I won't say anything funny. Because you never know, they just kind of come randomly. Maybe once I upgrade everything, it'll be good. Alright, let's try upgrading it. Actually, I want everything stone. Huh. Oh. Just makes it easier. Oh, that part's definitely supposed to be stone. Whenever you guys make fireman chutes, they always need to be stone. Otherwise, they will not work. So I left it at metal, just for sake of ease right now for building this. But I will probably end up making this whole thing out of stone. Oh, this might be why it's not working. A fireman parachute? Well, it's not a... Are you talking about a fireman chute? A fireman chute... Let me show you real quick. Fireman chute is really awesome. Really, really awesome. Check this out. So let me build on this real quick. No, it's fireman chute. Do you know what a fireman chute is? Yeah. Well, that, my friend, is correct. So if I jump, I can essentially fall with no damage. Get down pretty quickly. Okay, so for the longest time, I thought my server was screwing me over. Because I'm walking around and I'm trying to run and it's not letting me run at all. Right? Oops. Hit it too many times. So I thought it was messed up. And it was only my server. I'd go on another server and it would work. Oh, is that my daughter? Do I hear my daughter? I do. I'll be right back. My daughter just woke up. Alright guys, I'm back. But yeah, no, starving, yeah, like you said in chat, starving and water. Oh my gosh, it was frustrating the crap out of me. Do I have space? Yeah, I do. Okay, cool. So now I should be able to run. Once I'm done with this tower here, I am going to upgrade the walls and the foundation for this thing, and then I'm probably gonna call it, oops, why am I doing stone? Probably gonna call it a night. Because it is pretty late. It's like 2-ish. New Hampshire. Dude, 5 o'clock and you're still up, man? Why are you still up? Not that I'm complaining. What do you mean you're lucky? Because then when you stay up late, like really late, I'm still streaming. Do you want to know a trick? Not really a trick, but something that I found as to why I couldn't fall asleep, and something that helped. Because I used to not be able to fall asleep at night as well. So I actually created, because I'm really good with Photoshop, so one night I couldn't sleep, so I taught myself how to draw the galaxy in Photoshop, and it looks freaking awesome. Looks so badass. Okay, so if you're like me, and I apply this when I was in school doing homework, same exact method, same results, same everything, right? So what I was finding was that I don't use 100% of my mind to do one specific task. I'm constantly thinking of many different things, right? Son of a bitch, why isn't that working? And so because I'm thinking of multiple different things, I would easily get distracted, right? And when it comes to sleep, it's easy to think of one thing, and then that leads to thinking of something else, and it leads to thinking of something else, blah, 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 right? So what I would do, and I first, like I said, applied this with homework, is I'd have music go on. Now I don't use music anymore. But yeah, the reason why the music would work is because it would distract that 10% or that 30% of the brain that would get distracted, and then pull the rest of my focus along with it to whatever it's thinking about. So I would use music, but now I use sounds. So I'll use thunder sounds, and that allows me to, that portion of the brain that would normally constantly be thinking about, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta blah, 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 blah. It now focuses on the sound of thunder. And 5 minutes, I'm out. Whereas normally it would take me hours. Absolutely hours. The only reason why I'm not already asleep right now is, unfortunately, my wife is a little under the weather, and we got her cough drops and stuff, but she still kind of coughs, and she moves a lot when she's sick, so I have to wait for her to fall asleep first so that I can fall asleep, because it doesn't matter if I have sounds up, if she's still kicking and stuff, it's still gonna wake me up. Alright, now I gotta figure out why this is not working. Why is it ticking me off? This should absolutely work. Wonder if it has anything to do with that. Like, this should have enough support everywhere. I mean, obviously I got it to work at one point, but those spikes should be able to go all the way around. Oh my gosh, it was... Nope, never mind. Okay, so those two are not working. I think it's because I don't have a door in there? Would that be it? Yeah, the bamboo waterfall, that should work. You need something that is inconsistent in sound waves. So the reason why music won't necessarily work, it might not necessarily work, is because your brain is anticipating the next note, or it's singing along with it. So it will help to a degree, but it might not. Unless it's music you've never heard before, like classical music that you've never heard. That way there's no lyrics, so you can't sing along. And if you don't know the beat, then your brain can't anticipate it. So then it's just listening. But like with a thunderstorm, it's so random and generic that it's so inconsistent. Your brain can't try to anticipate the sounds. I wonder if this will work. Is that why? Will that do the trick? Nope. Son of a bitch. Alright. Let's take these out. Let's take that out and replace it with this. What? Oh, I did the wrong one. Oops. Oh shit, let's do that anyways. Cool. Yeah, no, I hear you on that one. Yeah, go to sleep, man. Hope it works out. There we go. There we go. Okay, so let's do the same thing on this side. You have a good night, man. Always a pleasure talking with you. Why aren't you placing? Yeah, I'm probably going to stream tomorrow. Especially if Elder Scrolls Online works tomorrow. Then I'll definitely stream that. Alrighty. I am super excited about the layout and the look of what this base is going to be. It's going to be so badass. So I'll work on it some more tomorrow. Get a big fat chunk of it done. Anyways, you guys, as always, are awesome. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave comments down, subscribe, and I will catch you later. Maybe drop down in here. Actually, let me despawn this. And then I'm gonna bounce. And goodbye.